Hello all, I am A.AJI Kumar, Assistant Professor Mechanical Department from Rohini College of Engineering and Technology. In this video, I am going to discuss about the subject Principles of Management. The subject code is MG8591. In this video, I am going to discuss the fourth unit of Principles of Management. The fourth unit topic is Directing. The syllabus coverage of fourth unit is Foundations of Individual and Group Behavior, Motivation, Motivation Theories, Motivational Techniques, Job Satisfaction, Job Enrichment, Leadership, Types and Theories of Leadership, Communication, Process of Communication, Barrier in Communication, Effective Communication, Communication and IT. So next we want to see the course outcome of Unit 4. After the completion of Unit 4, the student can build the leadership style, barrier of effective communication, its impact and methods to overcome them. The highest cognitive level given for this Unit 4 is K3, that is apply level. So first of all, we want to know what is directing. First we want to know the definition, after that function of directing and elements of directing. So first the definition of directing. Direction is the function of management performed by top level management in order to achieve organizational goals. It is very important and necessary function of management. Management has to undertake various activities like guide people, inspire and lead them, as well as supervision of their activity is required in order to achieve desired results. Direction consists of the process and techniques utilized in issuing instructions and making certain operations or carried as originally planned. Directing is one of the most important functions of management. Without the direction provided to the employees, the workforce would be clueless about which path to follow. Let us understand the concept of directions and the elements of directing also in this video. First, we want to know the functions of directing. It guides and helps the subordinates to complete the given task properly as per schedule. It provides the necessary motivation to subordinates to complete the work satisfactorily and strive to do them best. It helps in maintaining discipline and rewarding those who do well. Directing involves supervision, which is essential to make sure that work is performed according to the orders and instructions. Directing can be defined as that function of management which helps in guiding and leading people to work in such a manner so as to perform efficiently and effectively for the attainment of organizational objectives. Directing is the managerial function which initiates organized action. It is one of the most important fundamental functions of management and is a part of every managerial action taken because the direction is primarily concerned towards various other functions of management like leadership, motivation and communication. According to Coons and O'Donnell, directing is a complex function that includes all those activities which are designed to encourage subordinates to work effectively and efficiently in both the short and long run. Directing involves telling people what is to be done and explaining how to do it, issuing instructions and order to subordinates, inspiring them to contribute towards the achievement of objectives, supervising their activities and providing leadership and motivation. Therefore, the direction involves such methods which include communicating and providing leadership to the subordinates and motivating them to contribute to the best of their capability for the achievement of organizational objectives. So next we want to know what is the elements of directing. So that is supervision, motivation, leadership and communication. Supervision implies overseeing the work of subordinates by their superiors. It is the act of watching and directing work and workers. Motivation means inspiring, stimulating or encouraging the subordinates with passion to work, Positive, negative, monetary, non-monetary incentives may be used for this purpose. Leadership may be defined as a process by which manager guides and influences the work of subordinates in desired direction. Communication is the process of passing information, experience, opinion, etc. from one person to another. So first we want to know about supervision. Supervision refers to day-to-day relationship between manager, superior and his subordinate. It should not aim primarily at fault finding but at education and guidance. It's a management activity which is carried out by supervisors to oversee the productivity and progress of employees who report directly to the supervisors. It refers to monitor the progress of routine work of one's subordinates and guiding them properly. Supervision is an important element of the directing function of management. Supervision has an important feature which includes face-to-face interaction between the supervisor and his subordinates. It involves direct personal contact with subordinates. Supervision converts plans into action. Thus, supervision is considered as an essential step in the process of directing. So then we want to know what the differences between direction and supervising. So direction is wide direction and supervising is narrow supervising. Directing, it includes motivation, communication, supervision, training and leadership. Supervising, it's the only one of the elements of direction. Direction is generally at top level. Supervising, it is restricted to the lower level management. Generally direction is related to supervision, which is the intermediate link between the workers and the management. Supervising, he has to deal, guide and lead workers directly under his commands. Direction being at the top level formulates policies and takes important decisions. Supervision at lower level only for implementation. Directing, financial and non-financial incentives. Supervising, it cannot provide incentives but it can only recommend rewards in special case. Directing, leads the efforts of medium and lower level executives. Supervising, efforts of employee under his commands. So next we want to know about communication. Communication helps employees to understand their role clearly and perform effectively. It helps in achieving coordination and mutual understanding, which in turn leads to industrial harmony and increased productivity. Communication improves managerial efficiency and ensures cooperation of the staff. Communication is the means through which delegation and decentralization of authorities successfully accomplished in an organization. It refers to an act of transferring facts, ideas, feelings, etc. from one person to another and making him understand them. A manager has to continuously guide and also at the same time monitors his subordinates about what to do, how to do and when to do various things. Also, it is very essential to know their reactions. To do all this act becomes essential to develop effective telecommunication facilities. Therefore, the essential feature is to communicate with itself can be called by developing mutual understanding inculcates a sense of cooperation which builds an environment of coordination in the organization. So next we want to know about leadership. Leadership improves the performance of the employees. Leaders can motivate the followers to work and thereby increase their performance level. With continuous support and guidance, leaders are able to build confidence among the followers, thereby increasing speed and accuracy and decreasing wastage. With friendly and cooperative efforts, the leader is able to build employees' morale, which in turn contribute to higher productivity. The term leadership defines as to influence others in such a manner as to guide them to do what the leader wants them to do. Leadership plays an important role in directing. Only through this leadership skill a manager can develop trust and zeal among his subordinates. Therefore, it leads to guide and provide overall counseling to subordinates in the best way for achieving their objectives and also for the organization. So next we want to know the important term is motivation. Motivation. With proper motivation, there can be maximum utilization of the factors of production like men, money, material, etc. If employees are motivated, it will reduce employee turnover and absenteeism. Motivation fosters a sense of belongingness among the employees towards the organization and also improves their morale. Motivation helps in reducing the number of complaints and grievances. The term motivation can be referred to as that process which excites people to work for the attainment of the desired objective among the various factors of production. It is only the human factor which is dynamic and provides mobility to other physical resources. Thus, in overall sense, it becomes essential so as to motivate the human resources so as to keep the employees dynamic, aware, and eager to perform their duty. Both the monetary and non-monetary incentives are given to the employees for motivation. Thus, through motivation, the employees will perform better. Hence, it will help to achieve the organizational goals and objectives. Then we want to know how can the organization enhance motivation. So first one is providing financial rewards. In most health services, the major part of the current budget is spent on salaries and staff benefits. Better financial rewards can be allowed through increasing other benefits like house allowance, providing more supportive services like free travels, childcare center, etc. Then creating opportunities for merit award like training. Then the second one is meeting the needs for recognition and status. Provision of status symbols, office size, furnishing, vehicle use, like that. A leave for staff who have satisfactorily completed the hard work. Praise for good work and use words like thank you, you did a good job, etc. Permission to attend training or conferences. And the third one is encourage teamwork and friendship. Team learning during training, create work team within organizational units, reward group performance, encourage the social activities. So thank you for watching this video. Hope you all understand about the directing, elements of directing in this video. We will discuss the upcoming topics from Unit 4 in the upcoming videos. Thank you so much.